Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies. My name is James McPherson, Special Counsel with the Saudi Center for Commercial Arbitration. Welcome to our second symposium, Making the Case for ADR in the GCC. And we've had a tremendous good fortune in terms of our speakers and presenters and delegates. And I'd like to welcome you all. To begin, I'd have the distinct privilege of introducing our Chairman of the Board, Dr. Walid Ustad.
Your Excellencies, honored guests, and distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me the great pleasure to welcome you all to the second version of SCCA Symposium in Dubai Arbitration Week 2022 under the title, Making the Case for ADR in the GCC, Key Factors and Success, in partnership with 10 leading international law firms this time. This year's symposium highlights the significant recent development in KSA's ADR environment and SCCA development, in addition to hold three main sessions, including in-house counsels of major companies in KSA and the region, and 10 senior partners for some of the world's leading international law firms. One of the SCCA's mandate and long-term commitment includes the collection and provision of the requisite information and statistics that all users, including practitioners and academics commentating, seeks to assess and analyze the performance of the Saudi jurisdiction overall. We all rely on the appropriate and effective support of the judiciary for the efficient and effective functioning of ADR in every jurisdiction. And the performance of the Saudi courts has importantly and significantly been trending in a very positive manner, which the record demonstrates. To that end, our second edition of the SCCA Arbitration Case Law Report provides the vital information for all of us making the case to invest in and use ADR. My true mission today is to welcome and provide a platform for all of you as these entrusted with upholding and transforming ADR across the region and beyond. All of us believe in the promise of ADR, especially arbitration and mediation, to prevent, manage, and resolve commercial and other disputes among all those living and doing business in our region. All of this showcases SCCA's important role as one of the leading ADR centers in the region to continue to positively impact the region. We have been able to foster massive trust among users and revealed through various indicators, among them the rapid growth of the SCCA ADR clause being inserted into mega contracts and agreements concluded by giant cross-border companies. Another being the growth in the number of cases registered under the SCCA's rule, all with the diversity of parties involving reaching over 20 nationalities from North America, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. And within these cases, a full spectrum of over 21 industries reflected. The multinational, multi-sectoral confidence is the direct result of the vision and methodology shaping SCCA's international mindset and our alignment with international best practice, all blended with local, regional, and international expertise as reflected in all our framework and structures, from the SCCA Board of Directors through its Rules Advisory Committee, its rosters of arbitrators and mediators, its executive team, and most recently, its launch last week of the SCCA court with 15 experts in arbitration from 14 different nationalities. Our commitment to always enhancing SCCA foundation and compatibility with international best practice extend to this week's announcement of the opening of our first office outside Saudi Arabia, here at the DIFC in Dubai. It brings us closer to achieving our vision to become the preferred ADR provider in the region by 2030, and to be closer to larger segments of the businesses, corporate, and entrepreneurial sectors across the Middle East in particular. I reiterate our sincere gratitude to you for attending today, to our esteemed speakers for sharing the wealth of their knowledge and expertise, to our diamond sponsor, Saudi Aramco, and to the coffee break sponsor, HKA, in addition to our partners, the law firms of Tamimi and Company, Ashurst, Clifford Chance, Clyde & Co., DLA Piper, Freshfields, Herbert Smith, Norton Rose, Quinn Emanuel, and Square Pattern Bugs. May we all have a rewarding day together. Thank you.